Hi there, so this is one of these videos that is more for myself than for yourself, but if you're watching me, it's like you find this valuable. So here we go. My name is Carlos and I'm a psychologist. I'm the founder of Playing Camp, which is a company that is facilitating well-being experiences on the workplace. And I'm going to use this experience that I'm going through right now to actually figure out how to go out of a rut. Okay, so when you are stuck in your head and you are like super demotivated, like what the fuck, what can you do? So let's explore the role of ADHD, which attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, which is something that I have quite clinically diagnosed. So long story short, I diagnosed myself by reading different books, and after like a pretty toxic relationship, I was like, okay, something is not working, am I crazy? Like I got heavily gaslighted. Gaslighted is when a person makes you believe that you are crazy. She got me, and then I was thinking like, okay, am I actually crazy? And I was doing a PhD that was super out of alignment with my purpose and what really resonates with me as a human being. So I started considering different type of these psychological disorders, and I found ADHD, and I started reading, and I was like, wow, this is me. And when I told all my friends, they were like, yes, Carlos, this is you, glad that you know this. So this and the fact that I took the pills, I have taken the pills from time to time. Actually, I take them quite rarely. Today might be a moment where I take one. So when I take these pills, they work on my brain, and this is like another indicator that maybe my brain is wired differently. However, it has many positive things. It has some that are not so positive, like motivation, right? So this is something that is not so much spoken about, the relationship between ADHD and motivation. So sometimes, even someone like me that I'm really into my life vision, into my mission, doing something that is apparently really nice, like building this company, which is about making other people happy. And some days I'm like, fuck. I feel quite fucked up. And the reason why, and we are going to explore this really well now, because there is a molecule that is really related with motivation, which is dopamine. And in a different moment of time, I would be recording this video and tell you like, I just read this book called The Motivation. I don't even remember the name of the book. That's how messed up this video is being at the moment. It's called the Molecule of More, I believe. And it's about how dopamine is not the happiness that you get when you get something, but the happiness that you get when you chase something. Is the chasing, the happiness of chasing, the motivation of chasing. Is not the happiness that you get when you get the thing, right? So when you have dopamine, like when the dopamine levels are like, let's say, in a healthy, balanced way, then you are motivated to do things. But if you have mess up with your circuits of dopamine, as I have done today, then you are in a place where you're just lying on your bed, you don't feel like doing anything, but at the same time you are not tired enough for resting. So what? So why my dopamine is a mess? First, let's understand how did we arrive here, right? Because we can blame the ADHD, it's good, but we can also analyze what happened with the different habits, and we can analyze the last 24 hours. So within the last 24 hours, we have different indicators. One of them is drinking coffee at night. Very unsmart choice. But sometimes I do it because I'm like, hey, I'm going to work so much tonight. And then I drink a coffee, and then hours later I'm eating. And when I eat, dopamine gets disrupted as well. And yesterday, just to put things on top, I smoke some marijuana as well. What does this mean? It was super good, it was super creative, super aligned, like I got amazing new insights and amazing new ideas for the future, and I have a lot of it recorded, so and I was meditating and integrating a lot of this. So from time to time marijuana helps in a therapeutical, artistic, creative kind of way. It's really nice. However, as you might guess, this plus this, it disrupts the sleep patterns like crazy, right? So now we have like a lack of sleep because I went to sleep pretty late, like at 3 something, and I wake up at 8. And I was doing exercise today, I was doing hot cold shower, good, but then I stress out in the morning, which we are going to write this as another factor, stress. And then after the stress, well, I ate. I was fasting and it was going pretty good, but then I was super tired. I just needed a nap. You know, this is the moment where I just needed a nap. And that's why, seriously, if you are watching this video, if you build a business of taking naps in the city center, like allowing people to rent a room for 1 or 2 hours just to take a nap for €5, like, I could pay it. And I don't pay for anything almost. Like, I mean, okay, I pay for many things, but you know, it's like you go there, you pay, you sleep, you wake up, you're like, boom, I'm done, I'm ready. I can function again. Otherwise, it's like this state of sleep deprivation, and I drank another coffee, but then I was sleeping in front of the computer. Probably my brain was dehydrated, I don't know, a lack of water, because the caffeine molecules also they dry out the neurons, so you need to compensate with a lot of water when you drink coffee. So I was probably totally brain dehydrated. I was working, it was kind of productive, but it was really slow-minded, and I ate too much. And then, this is a very key important thing, so there is this process of when you tell a kid that you are going to go to the ice cream shop, and then the ice cream shop, you know, it's like the kid is here, right? And you tell the kid, we are going to go to the ice cream shop, and the kid is like, yes, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream, and this is the dopamine going up. But suddenly you go to the ice cream and the ice cream shop is closed, and you go like, whoa. Maybe we go to the ice cream shop, and the ice cream shop is closed. And the point is, interestingly, the distance is, you know, the increase is less than the decrease. So this distance over here is bigger than the uprise of dopamine. So this is how much you can mess up with the motivation of a person, and this is painful. Like, this is psychologically and physically painful, because the brain is not distinguishing between physiological or psychological pain. So this is fucked up. This, guys, like, when I laugh is because this is fucked up, and it happens, and especially for this profile over here and under these circumstances, when this happens, I'm ready to be fucked up. And guess what is my ice cream? You guess it right. Sex, which is one of the most dopaminergic activities that exists, right? So I was supposed to meet with a girl, and then the girl, for some untold reason yet, she disappeared. She hasn't answered yet. So there is me, like, using all my mechanisms of managing my own brain and my own motivation and behavior, and not fully taking the pain of it. But maybe, you know, maybe this is your lesson and my lesson, which is like, face the pain on the face. Like, it's like, face the pain. Maybe that's the point. Face the pain. Because otherwise, the pain is going to a more unconscious part of yourself, which is what happened today. Like, I was managing my pain, and I was like, okay, it's not so bad, you were expecting something like this, it just happened, it's the bullshit. And And I was tired, obviously. Like the lack of sleep was really affecting me, and I was not productive or anything. And I was like, okay, fuck it, it's not gonna happen. Just leave. And then I was on the bed and I was watching YouTube videos. I couldn't fall asleep. And then I was on the computer. I wasn't motivated for working. So now it's like downhill, you know. And then we end up like messing up even more with the dopaminergic system, with more food and more shit. So, what to do when you're in this situation? So, we found it. You face the pain, and then you confront the pain in a more logical way. You understand the root cause, which is 20 things over here, and then you orient yourself towards a plan. You choose the minimum amount of action that you can get done, and there is a very good conversation between Huberman and Jordan Peterson. They speak about dopamine quite a lot. You close circles of dopamine, right? Like, and the circle of dopamine goes like, it's 22. The circle of dopamine goes like this, right? You choose what you're going to do. You start doing what you're going to do. You continue doing what you're going to do. And then you finish what you said you were going to do. And this finishing, and this is as simple as I'm going to do this 10 times. Well, I lose my count again. 1, 10. If I do that 10, and because I just said I was going to do it, and I did it, and I counted, it's like, good, Carlos. You managed to do one thing, and it was well done. You know, and now I'm going to touch all my fingers. Like 10 times again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, beautiful. You know, you do this, and you're like starting to reactivate the dopaminergic circuits of, okay, brother, when you do something, you get something. You do something, you get something. Boom, 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 boom. And you start moving. And part of me recording this video today is that. It's like, I'm making this video, and I know that I was going to dress better, this was going to look better, and everything. But this is my low motivation state, and I pull it out. Like, I created another piece of content that I think is pretty useful, especially if you are in the shit from time to time. Because I was looking at a video of myself, a video that I recorded 2 years ago when I was in Zambia, 3 years ago, when I was in Zambia, and it's when you are low motivation. And the thing that I said was like, you shake your body, so you have like some physiological activation and physical activation, and then you remember a positive emotion from your past that is connected with a goal that you're motivated with, and then you just like locking it into your body through the body, like through tensing your muscles. It's pretty good. Because it does that. You connect with a momentum in your past that was purposeful for you. So guys, that's for today. I don't want to make this video super long unnecessarily. Hope it helps you face the pain. Like, doing this is facing the pain. Cold water, allegedly, it works as well. But I've had some of these in the past. They are big. Like, if by the moment that you're watching this video, my therapy sessions are released, look for the ones about Carla. That day I was in the shit. Just for the story. So, just for the story. If you want the full story, go to the other video. But just for the story, this is what happens when you have tendencies of anxious attachment, and then you start building a relationship or something with an avoidant attachment. So yeah, this girl in particular was like, yeah, let's meet, blah blah, I'm going to be doing this, so who knows, yes, I'm gonna go, blah blah. Seriously, like this is how idiotic I can become, right? And how much I need to put my shit together around women. It's good that I'm saying this in public. So, yeah, I basically, I mean, in my frame of mind, we had agreed and arranged to have dinner together. And to have dinner together at my place at that point. Well, it was even my friend's place, which somehow he had borrowed me his place because I didn't have none at that point. So I got the place and I got the date after our very busy schedules, hers and mine. There is one day that we can meet, and then there is this house that is available. And then it's like, okay, yeah, I will buy the stuff, you stay with your family, and when you come visit, we meet each other and we spend the night together and we have dinner and then we stay together. No answer. The hours keep on passing by and no answer, and the hours passing by and no answer, and the hours passing by, and at some point it's like, hello, what's the situation? It's like, oh, I'm getting late because this, and my family that, and that. I'm like, are you coming? And she's like, no, I think I'm not gonna be able to come on this. It's like, like, this is like, okay, I got a house, okay, we got the date, we got the house, I got the dinner, and then it's like, I'm not coming. And it's like, really, seriously, this was fucked up. I was in the shower, like cold shower for a while, just feeling it. And then Pablo, like, okay, my therapist, he was helping me so much that day. He was like, Carlos, you have some shit to deal with. I'm like, yes, I do. And yeah, seriously, and it helped. Like, this episode helps me to deal with situations like today with much more distance, but still facing the pain. I think is a good exercise, like going deeper into the pain, just feeling it, maybe writing, releasing it, and say like, okay, I just continue with my life. And if something really works, it's again sack pogrov and being obsessed, and that's why maybe workaholism is so prevalent in our society, because it's something that you can control, But the point is, like, if you have a mission in your life, nobody can take your mission. If you have a mission in your life and you face these type of situations, you go like, fuck, like, you go like, you took me this away, I don't care, like, I'm going to come back to my mission. Just coming back to your mission, nobody can steal it from you. So yeah, guys, have a mission, and it's something like it's very powerful. A man on the search of a vision and a mission. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this was helpful. I hope I delivered on the promise. What to do when you are totally demotivated? Come back to your mission, review your habits, understand the dopamine cycles, start doing something, and face the pain on the face. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.